Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. XRP just keeps gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining, and this morning I woke up and XRP was almost at 60 cents. It had reached this high of 59.599. Now retracing a little bit, I have XRP here on the hourly just to give you guys some perspective on what is going on in the space. And, this trend, although not a rocket ship by any means, it has continued steadily throughout the last week or so, or almost 2 weeks now, because this was after that big sell-off when the pump group had pumped XRP up to 75 cents. The sell-off happened, and that was just a tremendous amount of selling pressure. Of course, XRP did base down here at 34 cents, which is quite significant because 34, if I bring you here, okay, this is a line denoting where this level finally found support after February 1st. It was around here, and so this significant because this retraces former resistance, as you guys can see here. And so not going under that mark was quite significant for XRP. I think once we got to that spot and we didn't actually crash down even further down back into the 20s, at least I was feeling a lot more relieved. Because let's not forget, guys, before this pump up here, we were trading down in the 20s. The SEC lawsuit really took the wind out of our sails for XRP hodlers. And so, closing above that key level of support was critical, I think, and that was the turning point, I think, for XRP hodlers. Now, this is XRP on the daily, and let me just clear that up for a second. Get out of there. All right. So just to reiterate one more time, this level of support, significant, and there you go, I just drew another one. That level of support, significant, rebounded. You guys can see here again, this is the level we had to stay above, and we did. Now XRP trading almost at 60 cents. And so this next level of resistance way up here is going to be the big one. And so the question remains, are we going to struggle at 79 cents? Or do what we did in the past when XRP shot up essentially almost to its all-time high? Let's take a look at what some people are saying here. So this from XRPNAUT here. Let's play a game. What happened at the moment, the green arrow, and why would it be a big deal if we break above that price level? The first follower who can give a complete answer to both questions and who liked and shared this post wins 100 XRP. And so don't bother commenting, guys, because somebody has already won the XRP, Frank Huey 4 here on Twitter. Well, if we look at this chart here and where XRPNAUT is pointing here, this is the 52.3 level, and you guys can't see it from this screen grab, but if I were to bring this back over here, let me just show you guys where that is. Right around here, so let me just circle that right here. This brings us to December 22nd, December 23rd. This is when the SEC lawsuit was formally announced. Of course, an onslaught of sellers sold off their XRP, and this is when the XRP community was questioning everything. We were trading back down in the 20 cents. It felt like a journey to get out of that range. And then nothing but uncertainty, despair, all kinds of emotions were flowing through the space. And so what XRPNAUT says is breaking above this spot. So let's go to the answer here. Jay Clayton decided to be an unfavorable guy, filing a lawsuit against Ripple, causing massive FUD about XRP, creating a massive sell-off. If it goes back above that price, then it makes the SEC claim that XRP price is dependent on Ripple as a false claim. So two things here. The sentiment of the market before this period was already feeling quite bullish because the rest of the crypto space was rallying. XRP had seen a high of 79 cents and it had come back down to this level here of about 43 cents. We were seeing a push back up, but then after this, all confidence was lost and we were back down in the 20s. So essentially, before this period in time here, all this, we were feeling optimism because this was before the SEC lawsuit was filed. After this, despair, uncertainty, questioning our investment. Well, some of us were. Me, myself, I was fairly optimistic that we were going to come out of this. I mean, other companies have been sued by the SEC in the past, and they've come out of this gloriously and victoriously. And so this was kind of the lowest point pre-SEC filing the lawsuit. And so getting above this point is significant. For that reason specifically, I think is more poignant, but also the claim that the SEC is making that XRP price does indeed move on what Ripple's actions are is then considered false. This one here from Credible Crypto: bag holders of XRP are long gone. If they didn't sell during the last 2 years, they sold when the SEC suit hit. And if they didn't sell when the SEC suit hit, they sold when the exchanges started delisting XRP. Those who held through both these events aren't selling anytime soon. So what Credible Crypto is essentially saying here is the new money is getting really, really scared out of this market, and the people who are still holding are likely the people who have been holding from the beginning here, possibly holders who are getting excited with this bull rally over here, held XRP, basically lived through this 2.5-year bear market, lived through these sub 20-cent prices, because you guys can see right here, right where this line is. Here, let me put a horizontal line there, right there. Everything under here is under 20 cents per XRP. So all of us, we lived all through this, and then sure enough, the 20-cent range, a lot of OG hodlers accumulated in that range. So what he's essentially saying is the new money got scared out, and this is why we saw basing in this range. Now optimism is coming back for XRP, and so these are basically the final bottoms that we are going to see. Those who held through both these events aren't selling anytime soon. Of course, we have seen the worst of it, and therefore now optimism kicking back in, price continuing to rally. Let's go back on the hourly for a second. So what to expect now? Interesting question. Let's bring up a Fibonacci retracement here, and we'll bring it all the way down here. And you guys can see XRP finally coming up to that 0.618 level. Right up here. Again, guys, this is a steady trend upward, very robust upward momentum, no shooting up like a rocket like we've seen, here. Okay, and that pump group finally brought it up to the inter-year high of about 79 cents right here. So none of that. We are seeing consistent movement. XRP retracing where it's supposed to retrace. And let me just remove that. Put this back on the daily here. And so this 79-cent level, we got there in November, okay, initially with the bull run, the SEC lawsuit was announced, and then we almost got back up there with the pump group. So this is a significant level that we have to pierce through. Of course, you guys can see back here, back in 2018, XRP reached that level of resistance. This is around the time that XRapid was being announced at Swell 2018. So the lead up to that, then the announcement was made, and there was no shift in price organically, and so the price of XRP kept tumbling down for the rest of the bear market, like the rest of the crypto space did. So we're back up here now, and we know this is going to be a tough nut to crack. Let me throw a Fibonacci on the full retracement now to give you guys a sense of where we are. All right, so let me just get that accurate. Okay, so this is the full, here, let me take that off auto again to show you guys. So this is the full cycle for XRP, and you guys can see even that 79-cent level is not even near the 0.236 line in the fib. But momentum is sturdy, and so long as the rest of the crypto space continues its rally, I think we could be in good shape. Now, Bitcoin recently actually breached the $900 billion mark for market cap, and this is making news. Some coins are pulling back a little bit, but you guys can see here XRP in number 5 spot, up 11.02% in the last 24 hours. The market cap at 1.45 billion. Bitcoin dominance, though, still hovering around that 61% mark. So ultimately, the market is still very, very robust. This number keeps growing, which means that ultimately the rest of cryptocurrencies keep rallying. Like I said on the hourly, right, this trend is looking very, very healthy. And so the question is, are we going to get a catalyst event that will take us up over that mark, that 79-cent level, and then from there, what will happen? Will we break to the upside? What will the psychology be in the market? These are all very interesting questions we have to ask ourselves. And guys, it's not unusual. In the past, we have seen this type of thing before. So let me just bring up this fractal pattern from before yesteryear, and you guys can see right here, you guys can see that. We have seen this kind of thing happen in the past, right? Where XRP just shoots up like a rocket. Here, let me just kind of zoom in on this to show you guys the similarity of what we're seeing here. So that big leg up here, we saw that same kind of thing here, then a bit of a retrace. And this retrace looking very, very bullish. You guys can see the beginning of that trend starting up. And compared to the 2017 fractal, you guys can see similar thing had happened over there. So let me just line this back up again. Line it back up. So ultimately, where would this bring us? Well, you guys can see here, if we did shoot up and we did kind of mimic what happened in 2017, well, this could ultimately bring us right up there, and that would be that would be the 0.786 level for XRP. And the price target there is $2.65, give or take. Of course, that 79-cent level has been the most critical for us to pass. But you know, it's looking like all the new money got scared away. As per this Credible Crypto tweet, the people that are holding now are likely the ones that have been in this market for a few years. So confidence is up. The entire market is up, pushing the price up steadily, as you guys can see on that hourly time frame. Putting it back on the hourly here. Getting rid of all this stuff, right? Confidence is giving a nice steady rise to this trend. And not only that, guys, let me put it right back on the daily, shifting back and forth here. The other thing we've got to remember is that look at the volume from 2017 compared to 2021. This was the volume back then. This is the volume today. So it's almost like double the volume that we saw at all-time highs. Okay, I put a line here just kind of topping out the volume right back in well, see, if I do that, it's going to shift the chart. But if I pull it back here, you guys can see this line is right at the top of this volume bar, right at the height of the bull run of 2017. And so we got to over $3, $3.31 on this exchange. On some exchanges, it went as high as $3.84. And the volume looks like it has doubled, maybe even more than that. And so the supply of XRP has been the same, or actually technically less, because XRPs have been burnt since 2017. More people are hodling XRP now than ever before. And so will we see that $2.65 XRP mark in the near future? Tell me down in the comments what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.